the questions, who are you asking? You put it wrong, don't you? Look, you have to start from the point of view that being a woman is very complicated. It's very, very complicated. I have 3 women in my house. They are all different worlds, my wife and my 2 daughters. And I know it is very complicated, not only for part of society. It's very cruel to them. Also, the hormonal changes that they have to endure in each menstrual cycle, the changes in behavior. Many times we as men are not that patient. Well, everyone is patient, and it's like riding a roller coaster of up and down emotions. And if we can make his life a little easier, and that's in the accompaniment during their cycle when they feel good and when they feel bad too. I believe that, as I always tell my daughters, a woman has to know how to choose and choose well. Above all, choose well who your partner is going to be, and with them you will have all the freedom, and you will exploring everything you want is knowing how to choose well, because being a woman is already very complicated. It is the same physiological, biological, and social. If we can make their life a little easier, it would be better for them to have less burden, and especially on the part of contraception. We can use less invasive, less harmful methods. For her, it would be best. And above all, for there to be good communication between couples to be able to reach the best agreement. Above all, control the fertility of that couple. Depending on what you consider at that moment with your partner, maybe you can say, look, what do you think if we plan 2 years from now? In 2 years, you reuse methods to not get pregnant, and then they decide to get pregnant. And they do, and it is planning according to something beneficial for both of them. So Oron is the woman of the group and knows that. It is already very complicated in itself, and you will agree with me. I believe in what I have indicated.
Yeah, and I have a lot of respect for everything Autumn said, because Autumn, you were talking about the this woman that created the birth control pills, and we it's almost like society put this whole pressure on women to have, I would say, control over, like, birth control, literally. Why? Like, we don't even understand why a woman would give that kind of pressure to a woman. We understand, like, yes, it was because of race and many other factors, but after that, it became more of a, like, a culture.
Mm-hmm. I love what David was saying too, because I agree with him. Like, it really matters who you choose as a partner, as a spouse, because, like, a woman needs to know her worth, right? And I agree with what David's saying. Like, a woman will experience so many emotions, but like, if you choose your partner wisely, you guys will be on the same page. I think like, you can see the difference, like, post sexual revolution and then before the sexual revolution. Like, there was a very high family culture, even in TV shows. Like, family life was constantly being promoted, versus now, like, and the demise after the sexual revolution was just like a life of promiscuity, a life of, never choosing a partner, a life of choose work over family for women. You need to be more successful than a man. It's all this propaganda, I feel like, that just erupted, right? And it's really convinced a lot of women that, having a family is like the worst thing that can ever happen to you. Sadly, a lot of women believe this. But if you pick somebody who has the same beliefs as you, who has the same, like, culture of life as you, where you guys want to create a family together, you guys won't have to worry about contraception, right? Because you guys have the same ideals, and like, okay, well, this is used for marriage, and then, like, if God blesses us with a family, he blesses us with a family, but I'm not going to oppose life. And it really matters. He has such a great point, and I love what he was saying about his daughters and that they all have a world within themselves. That was so poetic and beautiful.